Hey guys, it's Elise. So today's video is going to be a requested look. It is based on Perrie's look in the Touch music video. It is very khaki green, shimmery black, smoky eye. Rich is really unique and I like that, so congratulations Adam Burrell, you did a great job. If you want a look on any of the other girls' looks from Touch music video, please let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a giant thumbs up, and if you're new here, click the red subscribe button down below. I make videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Okay, so hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So we're going to start with my brows as always. I'm going to take my favorite brow product, which is the BH Cosmetics Brow Pomade in shade Brunette on a V10 brush, also by BH Cosmetics. Next we are going to carve out my brows using some Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer and a Urban Decay brush. Just going to apply it right under my brows to make it nice and crisp and sharp, and then drag it down to use as my eyeshadow base and primer. And then just blend it in with your beauty blender into your eye socket. Now I'm going to take my Morphe 35S and take this white colour. You can use any white shadow. I just used this palette for this one colour. I don't know why, but I put it on a Napoleon 18B, it might be, brush. And then I'm taking another Morphe palette. This is the 35N, standing for neutral. And I'm going to take this like soft brown kind of colour and on a big fluffy brush from Crown Brushes and just whack that into my crease as a transition shade. And then after we've done that on both eyes, once I get there maybe, I'm going to take the grey shade from the same palette and use this as a grey transition for my look. Because we are going to be working with blacks and darker colours, it'll be so much easier to work and blend when you have a grey or something down, because blacks are really hard to blend out, and if you misplace them, they're very hard to blend out. So always start with a grey colour when you're working with blacks. Now we're going to take one of the lighter blacks in the palette. I don't know why there's two. They're pretty much the exact same, but one of them is slightly more pigmented. I don't know why. But I'm just going to take it on an angled brush from Crown Brushes and then apply it in a winged out kind of way. I normally round out my shadows, but since we are not wearing any winged liner, I'm winging it out to make the effect of a cat eye kind of. And yes, and then of course, everything is about blending. When you're doing eyeshadow, no matter what look it is, you have to blend. It's all in the blending. People who don't blend say that eyeshadow is really hard. So if you think you're done blending, just guess what? Blend some more. It'll be great. Now I'm going to take the Little Mix Jade Palette from Collection. I believe they don't make this anymore, but I'm pretty sure Collection still have trios out, and I'm pretty sure there's a khaki one. So just pick one up if you can. And I'm going to take that middle shade, which is a gold khaki color, and apply that all over my lid. It's very nice, and I think this is one of my favorite looks I've ever done on my channel, so high five to me. But yes, and then once I've applied that, blend it in with the black. And then I'm going to take the green colour and I'm going to apply it just on the top of my lid to blend in from the goldy green to that green to the black. If that makes any sense to you guys, I don't know. And then just blend it in together and blend, and then apply some more black to deepen it up, because the outside of Perrie's eyes are very black and intense. So we've got to mimic that with shadow. Then just going back in with that middle colour again, just to intensify the shadows, because when you apply the black on and you blend it out, you might lose some of the intensity and pigment of the shadows originally. Taking Maybelline Baby Skin for my primer today. I really like this. It's very similar to the Benefit Professional, so if you're looking for a good dupe, this is it. As always, taking my Kryolan concealer wheel and taking that light shade, applying it to my nose, because I find when I don't prime my nose with concealer, my foundation wears off on my nose much more faster than the rest of my face. So if I apply this on, it's a lot, the foundation is on for a lot more time. I cannot speak today. And then I'm just going to blend that in with my beauty blender. For my foundation today, I'm going to use MAC Match Master, that's really hard to say, and I'm just going to paint it on with a Real Techniques pointed foundation brush, and then I'm going to blend it in with the Beauty Blender. This is my favorite way to apply any foundation. I find I have way more control of how much product I'm putting on because I'm painting it on first and then I blend it in with my Beauty Blender. Then going back in with the Maybelline Master Conceal that we used under our brows earlier to our under eyes and bridge of the nose, top of the forehead, Cupid's bow, and chin as well. And then blend that in with the Beauty Blender. Taking the Face of Australia translucent powder, I'm going to apply this with a Beauty Blender under my eyes to bake under my eyes. And then I'm also going to take it on a oval brush and pounce it into my face. I like doing this because it really ensures that my foundation stays in place all day and as long as I have it on my face. And it really does work, so make sure you are really pressing it into the skin as well. Taking my NARS palette, I'm going to take the Laguna bronzer that's in there on a Eco Tools fan brush, and I'm going to contour my face. This is the quickest, fastest, easiest way to contour. It is so easy and so fast. So good, and I highly recommend doing this for you guys. Just try it out, see if you like it. I definitely do, so I don't use a an angled brush anymore. And then I just take a little fan brush and I do the same thing but on my nose to nose contour, make that nose look a bit slimmer because Perrie has a really nice slim nose. I love her nose. Is that weird to say? I don't know. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Hurry up, Elise. Then I'm gonna blend it out, obviously. Doy. Then I'm just going to take my powder again and just clean up my contour, make sure it's nice and sharp in the way I want it to look. And I'm also taking it on my smile lines as well, just because, you know, if you're in a music video and you have smile lines, it's not really cool. Maybe it is, I don't know. And then the blush is Final Cut by NARS. Then I'm just going to tightline and waterline. I'm going to take Mint Condition by Jeffree Star, which is a skin frost, and I'm going to put it in the inner corner and drag it on top of my eyelid as well, just a little bit. And then I took it even a bit further and I put it on actually on top of the eyeshadow that I had on originally. I don't know why, it just I had a feeling I had to do it, and I did, and I really liked the way it turned out, so I did that. Then I took some black shadow on a liner brush and I'm just lining my top liner because Perrie doesn't have any liquid liner on or anything like that, so I just took that. That made no sense, and I'm just brushing off the bake that I had on earlier. I'm going to take some mascara. This is CoverGirl Supersizer, but the Star Wars edition one, and that's a really good shot, Elise. Really can see what you're doing there. Map. And then I'm just going to take Velour Lashes Skin to Skin, probably my favourite lashes of all time, and I'm just going to apply them to my head and my eyes. No, you don't put them on your head, you put them on your eyes. What am I talking about? For highlighter, we're going to take the Makeup Geek Kathleen Lights collaboration, and I'm going to take the first shade. I believe this is like Sunlight. I don't know, don't quote me on it. And I'm just going to highlight. I didn't want my highlight to be too popping today because Perrie didn't seem to have a really bright highlight in the video. And then I'm just going to take some black shadow underneath my lower lash line, just because you got to do your lower lash line. It's kind of like the rules of makeup. You can't leave the bottom of your eye left out. And then for lips, I'm going to take Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in Brown Sugar and line my outsides of my lips. And then for actual lips, I'm going to take MAC Velvet Teddy lipstick. And then on top of that, I'm going to take MAC Naturally Eccentric lipstick. This lightened it a little bit because just Velvet Teddy by itself was just a little bit too dark. So when I put Naturally Eccentric over the top, it gave it a lightness and it gave it a little bit of a gloss, which Perrie definitely had some sort of a glossy lip, but she didn't look like she had lip gloss on. So she obviously had a different type of formulated lipstick on. Finishing off the look with some Beige Cosmetics